Surprisingly, the joint synthesis report, as it was issued by the Commission, comprised language which these member states decided that they cannot back. They considered that the joint synthesis report in that respect does not represent them. So what do we do? Because we want to go to New York at the HLPF with a position and with a report that represents all member states. And these two member states said, we have a problem with the joint synthesis report, but that's not our document, so there's not much that we can do there, but we want you, Presidency, in the Council conclusions to repair that problem. All right, that wouldn't be a problem for us, but then we have the majority of the other member states that say, no, the joint synthesis report, the way it was put forward by the Commission is perfect. And we are very happy with it the way it is. It shouldn't be different. So what do? How do you ensure that you have a text instead of this one? Because then the two countries came and said, this proposal that you made, the one in italics, will not fly. This is a red line for us. If you keep it like that, we will say no. And you won't have a Council conclusions on the joint synthesis report. So now I ask you, what would a compromise text be? Any other ideas? Come on, there are no bad answers. We said the Council welcomes the publication of the first joint synthesis report of the EU and its member states as an important contribution to EU reporting at the HLPF. And we got out with it. So that's one of the examples. And then we can go to the second one. This was even trickier. This was on the reflection paper. And this actually entailed a breaking of the silence procedure. So what we do is we negotiate a number of times, and then you put when you think you can finally approve the document, you say, okay, we're going to update it, and then we launch a silence procedure with a deadline of 2 or 3 days, 2 days normally. And if no country says anything by 6 o'clock in the evening, then you deem the conclusions agreed. And you can go with them in COREPER, and then they can be agreed in the Council. And COREPER asks you, so, did you agree on them? And you're like, wait. We think so, but fingers crossed, we still have to go through the silence procedure. And this time, the silence procedure was broken. 2 minutes before the deadline. So at 2 minutes before 6 o'clock, one country sent us a mail saying, we are sorry, but you didn't take into consideration our red line, and this silence procedure is broken. So there is a need to consider in the discussions, which means that which is actually is something which you can interpret. The very ambitious countries interpreted this, and I managed to convince them that this phrase actually means you actually do need to consider it. There's a need to go there and talk about this. And to the countries that were reluctant, we say, well, it means that you have to take into consideration, but there's actually no need to discuss about it. So they bought it, and we actually managed to get a set of Council conclusions in the right time. So that's about it. Thank you very much.